Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can everyone hear me? Can everyone see me? Good. Kind of. Okay. You can see a part of me. You can see me smile. It is such a joy for me to be here to share the mission of Hogar with so many of you who for decades have supported the work that we do in Honduras and who represent hope for us as we fight to provide more and more support and options for children living in very challenging conditions. So for those of you who are not familiar with Hogar, we offer an educational, academic, and vocational program at our schools in Tegucigalpa and Amarateca. We enroll over 200 students per year, and we also have a residential home for children who need to be separated from their families. El Hogar itself, the word means home. Just a few months ago, I was having lunch with one of our recent graduates of El Hogar. Her name is Johanna, and she entered our program when she was only 7 years old. And by the time she entered this program, at the time we hope children are playing dress up and watching their favorite shows, she had already endured a lifetime of hardship. She needed to be separated from her mother because they were living in extreme poverty, but mostly she was suffering with severe mental health issues, and they were under a constant threat of violence and abuse. And there was no hope in that surrounding. They didn't have other relatives or family members or support networks. So Johanna entered our program when she was 7, and it did take her months to trust that she was in a safe environment. But she found in El Hogar friendship, faith, forgiveness. She found a future. She found the hope that we've been talking about. And she did blossom, and she is right now attending university. She's attending university, and she's thriving, and she's hopeful, and she's looking forward and making plans. But she needed to rely on a scholarship because she doesn't have the support of a family throughout these years. And it is through these conversations with students who have graduated that we are identifying what we're doing well and what we need to do better. I asked her 2 questions. The first one was, what was the greatest gift that El Hogar gave to you? And she answered without hesitation, it's strong values. She has a strong sense of right and wrong and a deep love and commitment to give back to the community, to her friends, to those around her. She also listed a lot of things that we could be doing better at El Hogar. And it is this challenge as we look forward, what do we protect and how do we evolve and how do we do both things at the same time? And that is my commitment. So El Hogar for over 43 years has had very strong core values, and they remain just as strong today. You walk in to El Hogar and you feel the love, you feel the commitment, you feel the strong presence of God, the hope, the joy and dedication of each of the staff members. And even though El Hogar means a home, to me, the word I choose to describe El Hogar is opportunity. Opportunity, because I was born and raised in a country where most of our citizens do not have access to even the most basic of opportunities. A pregnant woman today does not know for sure whether she will have medical treatment or medical support during childbirth, or whether her children will be able to attend a school and be safe. Most Honduran citizens don't know on any given day whether we will have electricity or water. I was born to a country filled with hardship, but I would not have wanted to be born anywhere else. I love my country. I believe in our people, in the kindness and the courage, in our ever blue skies and our mountains. I love our traditions, I love our food, and I dream of the day when no Honduran needs to cross the border to find opportunities. As a mother and a daughter, I dream of the day when no child needs to be separated from their families because of poverty or because of lack of resources. So this is how we are evolving at El Hogar, and this is when I want to share with you the new chapters and the hope and how we're looking forward. One of the biggest changes we're making is that we're focusing less on serving the child and more on strengthening the family connections. So we're now working on ways to keep families together and to provide support so that eventually they can either be reintegrated or remain in close connection, because nothing replaces family. No amount of education and support can really replace the connection and the well-being that comes from feeling a sense of belonging to your mother or father or your siblings. Another way we're changing is that for those who don't have that opportunity, we're providing a much more home-like environment. We are transforming our residential centers into 4 apartment units where children can live with long-time caregivers who will support them well beyond the years after they graduate at El Hogar. In our educational centers, we're also identifying the ways we need to better support girls. We're expanding and diversifying our curriculum. Currently, we offer welding, electricity, carpentry. We're going to be introducing computer science. We listen to the young women attending our center. And we're also shifting our culture and opening spaces for difficult conversations about gender and about the future of work in Honduras. We're aiming to become a 50-50 boy-girl program. Currently, we started accepting girls into the Institute in 2018, and we only have a 25% female enrollment. But our goal is that within 3 or 5 years, we're at 50-50, and already our 7th grade class for the first time has a 50-50 ratio. So we're very encouraged by that. But the greatest shift is that we're aiming for is mindset, entrepreneurship. Honduras is a country with a very high unemployment rate. So we can provide trade and we can provide education, but we also need to provide the skills for the students to believe in their own capacity to carve a path, to start a business, or to join forces and really collaborate with others to make a living. To truly understand that the strength and the potential is already within them. All we're doing is creating the opportunities for them to deploy them. Truly, our mission needs to shift in a very fundamental, subtle but profound way. What we're aiming is for students. Our mission states right now that we are transforming the lives of students, and Johanna is one example. But truly what we want is to provide all the children in our programs the opportunities so that they can transform their own lives. That is truly sustainable, and that is what will help us transform generation after generation of Honduran citizens. And I'm very excited because as a team in Honduras and with partners, with the churches, board members, donors, supporters, I feel and I believe we can work together and partner in this direction where we protect the core values of the organization but also evolve as the world is evolving around us. I thank you for all the support, and I hope that at some point you will visit El Hogar and experience it firsthand and also return more hopeful with a transformation inside that will bring hope to all of us as members of the human race. It's great being here. Thank you.